Well, the RIT men's hockey team is back in town as of just a half an hour ago. This after a bittersweet ending to its season last night.
Hannah is live outside the Gene Policini Center on the RIT campus to chat with the team. And the coach, I understand, this morning now?
Yeah, I actually made it inside Coach's office. We didn't want him to have to stand outside. And we were with Coach Wilson. Coach, long ride back. Really a bittersweet weekend, you could call it.
Yeah, it was. You know, when you get into these one-and-done games, everything happens so suddenly. If you win, you immediately start planning your next game, and when you lose, the season's over. It's just it just takes you back a little bit because you're just all season long. You're always planning on your next practice, your next game, and all that, and it all comes to a crashing end. So. Very disappointing, but still very proud of the year we had and the finish we had. So it's a tough pill to swallow, but we'll get over it and reflect back on all the positives and start planning for next year.
Yeah, take me back to Saturday night. You know, it was history making. And talk about, you know, after the win on Saturday, what did you tell the guys to get them ready for yesterday's game?
Well, it's funny, you don't talk too much about the game. You congratulate them on a job well done, and you don't even review the tape with them or go over the positives or the negatives in it. You just move on to your next opponent. So, and you try and use that momentum off of that win into the next game, because 60-minute game goes by pretty quickly. You want to get going right away and start playing, but we had some time to wait, and but I thought our guys responded very well, and actually might have played better the second game than the first game, but they got very strong goaltending, and we didn't get any timely goals that we needed, and that was the difference in the game. But the play of our guys was probably better the second night, and we didn't get rewarded. And Minnesota State might be saying the same thing about the first game, and that's just how the games get played out in that. But happy with the effort we put in, and we just didn't get the results we liked.
Yeah, and talk about now, you know, where do you go from here? Where do you go in the off season to kind of prep your guys and to let them kind of decompress from this, because they're probably pretty emotional? Yeah,
we'll meet tomorrow. Normally we get back on a Sunday morning instead of a Monday morning, but we'll meet Tuesday and really just kind of lay out the spring, what the expectations are. We won't get into the summer months. We'll meet with the seniors individually, see what some of their plans are as well, as far as if they want to continue playing hockey, where they are with graduation and that. And we're in great shape with that. A lot of them have finished up their classwork and are doing some co-ops. And we'll start our spring, but we'll have to go over with our trainers who needs, you know, there's guys that are going to be getting wrists and so on operated on, and just kind of getting fixed up from a long year. But that's what kind of this week is for, is just to let them get back into school, get acclimated, and then we'll start probably lifting next Monday.
And you got some guys up for big awards. You've got seniors who are graduating. I mean, you know, what are they looking toward for the future?
Well, some of them may get news pretty soon. Like someone like Matt Garbowski could be signing with the team here pretty soon. There's a lot of interest in him, and I'm not quite sure I'll get a better handle of that today and tomorrow. And there's other players that will be able to play on, and I'll try and help them secure a place to play for next year. And there's others that are going to be going right into the working world as far as the non-playing hockey working world, and we'll help with that as well. So they've all got different directions they're going to be going in for them at Sudden, because it's always hockey, hockey, hockey. I know they've been thinking about their futures a little bit as well, but now this kind of hits them square right in the face. Let's start planning for what your post-RIT hockey and student careers are like.
Yeah, well, congratulations to a great season, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad, Hannah, you were able to talk to the coach, because this has been a wild weekend for him and his players. So
yeah,
that's very cool.
I love that program, because I really still don't understand the first thing about hockey, but they get me excited about it. You know, I went to bed late so I could watch some of the game.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.